And back here live, CRS 2025 rolls on. The Omni Hotel here is the place to be. And, of course, we slid here today, which is always good here. And hopefully that snow will disintegrate over the next few days. And, again, live out there, KKTC True Country 99.9. And, of course, out there, the Sports Guys Podcast.com. He's a true fan of the show, one of the best legends of country music, and one of my dear friends here on the program, the legend T. Graham Brown. What's up, my man?
Man, hanging out. I had to get off. We live up on this hill, and our driveway is really steep, so we had to leave the house yesterday before it all started snowing to check in a hotel and live there for a couple of days because we can't get up and down our hill.
I was glad to be at the hotel to get by the airport. I said, I'm going to stay right there with a couple of miles, turn as soon as the flight got in, because my flight got delayed twice. It got canceled once. So wow. 5 hours at DFW, and then I had to fly in here last night. I got to my hotel a little after midnight, but I said, you know what? It's all part of the work and all part of the signing.
That's it. Right. That's it.
Because they had flights, like I said, not many were going in and out of here today.
That's show business, baby.
That's show business. And they had to de-ice the plane like not once but twice. It was these frigid temperatures. Hey, talk about this. A lot of cool things. New year, and obviously a lot of things going on for you. Talk about that.
Oh, man, I've just been having a good time. The best thing is the Grand Ole Opry made me and Sheila members this past year, which was the biggest thing, I guess, career-wise that's ever happened for us. Then I had my soul album came out in August, and my brag, it debuted at #1 on the blues album chart, so that was good. So 70 years old, and life's rocking on, man. And we're out on the road. My Sirius XM show, we're halfway through the 6th year of it now. I taped one yesterday with, I guess, with John Berry, an old friend of mine. Been knowing him 40 years. We talked a while. And, doing a show. I don't ever sing in Nashville. I don't ever do a show in Nashville, a full show. I might go down to 3rd and Lindsley and sing a couple of songs for a charity event or the Bluebird Cafe or something like that. But so they booked me at Eric Church's got a bar on Lower Broadway, and there's a place in there called the Neon Steeple that's a listening room. Mm-hmm. I ain't been in there. I think it's on the 3rd floor or something.
I think so, yeah.
So I'm doing a 90-minute show there tomorrow night, which is, I bet I ain't done a show in Nashville in 20 years. I'm leaving here and doing the Opry tonight, doing that Eric Church thing tomorrow night, getting on the bus after the show at Eric Church's and go to North Carolina. Got shows on Friday and Saturday, and then come back home. So I've been pretty busy. Lori Morgan and I are out doing some shows together this year. That's a lot of fun. So just doing, the usual stuff.
Yeah, what's that been like, too? Because you've done so much in your career to collaborate, and we're seeing that become more of the norm now. That's one of the hot questions on the table today, too, looking at it, because someone crossovers, so many legends like yourself from 70s, 80s to 90s country still out there doing their thing and collaborating. It's you and Lori Morgan, Pam Tillis. I'm seeing a lot of this, too, crossed over with these newer artists. I love this.
Well, see, Lori and I go back to the Keith Whitley days. Mm-hmm. Sheila and Lori and Keith and I were really, Keith and I are like brothers. Lori's like a sister to me. And we just got to talking about it last year. Thought it might be cool if we could do some shows. So that's what we did.
It's just awesome, too. She's a hell of a performer, no doubt about it. We actually got to do the Keith Whitley tribute show. Last year, actually ended up on a tour bus to broadcast. That was kind of fun how that happened, but it did out there too. Some things are better left unsaid. When it comes down to it, no doubt. I had a great time, had a great turnout too as well. Daryl Worley came by so much and went to the Opry that night. Saw you, saw Daryl, saw this. A lot of people
hated Daryl Worley.
It's always one of my favorites out there. Every time you step on the stage, you mentioned about you and Sheila being in the Opry now, being members. Congratulations on that too, well deserved. But every time you step on there, it's just the way you captivate an audience. And I've seen you there so many times, been your guest, sitting there 6-7 rows from the stage. It's amazing how you captivate an audience and how you put on a T. Graham Brown show.
Oh man, I'm just goofing off. I'm just a goofball at heart. I get up there and make it up as I go, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I just get up there and try to make people. I got the greatest job in the world. I get to make people happy for a living. So I really enjoy it. I have fun doing it. So, it's easy for me, man. This year is 52 years I've been doing this for a living, and I've learned a lot over the years. learned what not to do as much as what to do.
Well, that's a big part of it too.
I'm a semi-professional at this point.
I love the show out there too. Congrats on the sixth season and everything too. And I know, like I said, the first quarter of this 2025 is already flying by too. And of course, summer's going to be here too. And man, we appreciate you always, being with us and definitely continue
Well,
to
thanks for
going
having
forward.
me, man. Thanks for having me.
He's always going to be one of the best out there. T. Graham Brown here
God
on
bless you.
the backstage pass. And of course, more coverage coming up here. Day one of CRS continues here at the Omni Hotel, live in snowy Nashville, Tennessee. Here, KKTC True Country.
99.
God is real.
God is real, no doubt about it. More T. Graham Brown. Look up there out there on socials. And, of course, all the new album stuff on the digital streaming platforms. We're back here to Flash. Stay tuned. The Backstage Pass rolls on. The SportsGuysPodcast.com continues. I love that.
The